for the homie. If the homie don't jump in the standing egg, man, I'm about to get up off of this standing egg. I still got this sickness in me because I gotta go wrap up, drink this motherfucking Oh, there you go. Yo,
What's the
what's the
deal?
deal?
What's the deal, fool?
Super cool like a deep freezer, staying chilly like a breeze.
On everything that's hanging like titties and everything. You already know the deal, man. But Mr. This is a good topic today, man. You got going on and all that, man, because he's making our minds, expand and trying to figure out what the areas and all that. But like I say, in my area, like they go by addresses and all that. So basically in Compton, like on my side, they go by addresses. So basically the Pocket Hood is east side, and then right in the back of that, it's Aztec, that one little area right there, that's north side. So you got the east. I stayed on 130 from Willowbrook. So you got the east side, and you got the north, that one little area right there. Then on the other side, you got the west, which was my area. Then around the other side of that, you got east side, which is Carver. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, they say when you get to Martin Luther King Hospital, it's the city of Willowbrook. I knew that my whole life. My grandma told me that
Right,
right there by Martin Luther King, it's the city of Willowbrook. It's not, it never really was labeled. We call it Compton because the Carver's right there. Then, like you said, they got the home street right there, right there. Then you got the
right,
117 Mexicans right there. So
right.
they all say the east side right there, you know what I'm saying? So and then when you go to Wilmington, down like towards Carson Way, I just know when you go to Wilmington, you know what I'm saying, once you get like Central where the Carson Mall at, that's when Compton stop. But also when you go the
By the
other way,
Carson
the
Mall.
line by the Carson Mall, once you go up away in Wilmington, like going towards the Carson Mall, once you turn that right there,
Mm-hmm.
on that street I think it's Dynamo. I forgot the name of the street right there. But once you know that street right there, that's when it's called Carson. But you just said right now that it's city of Rancho Dominguez and all that. I thought Rancho Dominguez
Yeah,
started.
they says Rancho Dominguez.
I thought it started by, you know what I'm saying, with Dominguez at on back there, like with that little college at over there. I forgot the little name of that college over there.
I think it's Dominguez College, Dominguez Rancho Dominguez Hills, or some shit like
Yeah,
that college. Right.
that little college over there. I thought all that was considered that and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I just learned something new today. You know what I'm saying
So
about
it's
that
two
area.
Rancho Dominguez then, because somebody said
Yes,
it's the east side and the west side.
yes,
Because
yeah.
the East Rancho Dominguez, that's down there by the Pyrus and all this and all that, right?
Exactly, right there, right over there. When you going towards Dominguez
Paramount.
High School, Dominguez High School, all that area. It said when you entering, it said the city of Dominguez.
And that's going towards Paramount, right?
Exactly, like where Union Supply, the package company Union Supply. That's where all that's at right there. It had the same address as Compton.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Period. It's the same address. But it do have that one hood in Compton that's Anzac, that's North Side. North Side Anzac. That's that one little hood right there. You know what I'm saying? And they North Side or whatever. And then on the other sides don't really match like that because you got South Side. There's the South. You know what I'm saying? You got Atlantic Drives. There's the South. And then all those over there are South. So
So
I don't know how that.
so Atlantic Drive, they consider South Compton?
South Atlantic.
Even yeah, I thought it was South Atlantic because of their relationship with the South Side
No,
Compton Crips.
it's the address.
Oh, they
They go
said
to
yeah, I didn't
address.
know
So
that on the
it's
crib.
South Atlanta. Yeah, South Atlanta. It can't be north because north all the way on my side. But they
Right.
got three zip codes though. On my
But I
side, they
always
got
thought
nine.
them niggas was East Side, Atlantic Drive, Compton Crip.
Where they got three zip codes. You
Oh
feel me?
damn, that's crazy.
So they got to work around my area. It's 90222. And then you got over there where the nutties and the poor village is at. It's 902. It's 90220. And then over there by the where the kitty pork's at. It's 90221.
So the Nutties and the Park Villages is West Side, right?
They west side.
Major. I got you. I got you.
Everything over there west side. Tragnu, Lantana, every hood over there west side.
West Side, right, right.
You got original swamp, original swamp west side. You got Tragnu west side. You got Lantana's west side. You got Nutty west side. All them hoods over there is west side. T Zone west side. All them hoods is west side. You got T Zone. It's right at the end, right there. You know what I'm saying? Where Gardena started at. So you got the T Zone. That's that last hood in Compton. You feel me?
So Wilmington. So Wilmington is what divide East Side Compton and West Side Compton.
Exactly. Wilmington's about everything. So if you Wilmington right there on my side is west side, right? And then when you cross it is north. Because the Anzac right there. I can see if I'm standing in front of Billionaire Market, I can see Anzac Hood. It's right there, you know what I'm saying? So that's what North
So
started at.
so wouldn't
Then
Mona Parks and Carver Parks be North Side Compton?
well shit, but I don't know how to put it in the category because like I said, I grew up at right, it's
Right.
right there. But as soon as you look across the street, you can see it, it's north. And then you standing right there where they at, you looking straight ahead is east. The
Hey man,
addresses.
I hope the Mona Parks and Carver Parks don't get mad at that nigga because of this. Cause this
Shit, we
ain't
know them
intended
all.
to disrespect
We know
nobody or none of that. Cause we love
we
all
know
y'all. It's the Hub and the Dub.
we know them all. Shit, we know them all. Shit, like I said, well,
Yeah.
I got family from over there and all that shit. So I know everybody from over there. I know all the people. I know all the people everywhere. You know how I go.
So don't the Carver Parks extend from the park all the way to El Segundo though, or is that another Compton Crip hood?
Well, Monopart, I
No,
said
not Mona Park, Carver Park.
yeah, Corber start at El Segundo from where my hood ends at where the park at El
That's where
Segundo
they
Park
start at.
on Compton Avenue. As soon as you cross Compton Avenue, that's where the 126 apartments. That's the 126 side. That's where it starts
Major,
at. You know
major.
what I'm saying? The front of it is where Cedar Chavez at and the dairy is at. That's the front. You know what I'm saying? All that where the 124 store used to be at, all that stuff used to be at. And then the back of it, you know what I'm saying? It's the left May side where the address is
Right.
changed, 959. You feel me? So
So
there,
due to that
so
technicality,
the
they
hundred
technically Compton.
exactly the 126 cars is in Compton, but
Right,
the left Mason is 959.
right, right.
So
That's why.
so the address train, everybody knows 159 is Watts. Period.
Right, right.
Everybody know what that is, but they still push Compton though. You feel me? I guess because
But
126 time.
don't the Monas go down to El Segundo too or no?
Like LC, no, Mona stop right there at
126
no what
where the
it,
six hood start.
well growing up, I always thought that like, all right, you got the Mona Park side, right? The Mona side, right? That's 126. That's where Largo's used to be at. I said, my
Right,
uncle was
right,
from
right, 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 right.
my uncle's from Largo, so that right there, 126. That's like when that little street they had took over because Louis and all them. That was their family right there. They took over the house right there. Piggy, Louis, and Rat. I grew up with all of them. Eddie, I know all of them. I know their whole family. And
Yeah,
Mama
yeah.
Rosie, all that. So I grew up with them because my uncle was friends with Louis.
Right,
He's from Largo. My uncle's from Largo, Big O. So in that area right there, right after that is 124th. Where the 124th is that little gang, the missing gang, called the Body 124s.
120. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then the next street is what 122nd, the dead end street, where it's connected to the
Hmm.
park. That's where that hood started. But they got two sides of the tracks.
Exactly. Right,
That's where the hood started at. You know what I'm saying? It don't go down to El Segundo and all that because when you get to El Segundo, that's us in the pocket hood. I'm from the El Segundo side, so it's us in the pocket hoods right there.
wait, hold on, that's confusing. Cuz so on a park side of Mona Park, when you
Yes.
get to El Segundo, that's Pocket Hood.
Yes. When we worked at my tire shop, where Little Mustang market at, that's like considered like Little Largo and pocket hood though, really pocket hood. You know what
So
I'm saying?
I'm talking about in between Mona and Willowbrook, not Willowbrook and Wilmington. So in between
Willowbrook and
Mona,
Mona, I grew up on 130th and Mona, the next street over. You feel me? So I grew up on
right,
130th and Willowbrook, so I know this whole area for like the back of my hand. You feel me?
right, right.
So growing up, or on 130th, right? That's the next street over from El Segundo. You know what I'm saying? So right there it's pocket hood. You feel me? So next street over it's El Segundo. That's what the beginning of our hood started at, and the end of pocket hood started at. Once you get around where John's liquor store at, we'll hit the spot at pocket
Yeah.
hood end, and front hood start.
So is the Largos over there too?
Yes,
And
and
they
at the
go down to
token
El Segundo though, right?
they
They
could
go past El Segundo, right?
only because they had that house right there on 126. That's why I just explained to you right there. They took that house, that tree right there because the house they had lived right there. The house they lived right there, the Monas. I mean, the Largos had that house so they be patrolling the area.
Right, 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 right.
But
So
they
all right,
hood,
so if we going up,
Largo don't start until I'll tell you accurately. Largo don't start until uh with Jefferson Elementary School at on like Stockwell and Mona. That's what Largo started at. It's way back
right.
over there, but they just got that street over there. They patrol the area like it's their hood. You feel me?
So when a nigga going up Mona and you cross El Segundo over there where the warehouses or whatever that is over there, right before you get to what is that, Rosecrans, cuz?
Yeah, right when you're under the bridge.
Yeah, who hood is that?
That's T flats and slash treetops.
Major. All right, it's making sense now, man. Compton is crazy as a motherfucker, man. It makes sense now on PJ
Everything,
Crip.
every other street is somebody else's hood, so everything's close. So when you go on Alameda and you get right there on Rosecrans, right under that bridge right there and all that, you know, you got the little Jerry's liquor store. The liquor store right there, Jerry's.
Yeah, yeah.
That's T flats, but you got the fruit house right there. You got the tree house right there. So they saying it's there, but it's really actually T flats hood
Right, 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 right,
because
right. Yeah, yeah.
tree top actually way over there on Spruce. They way on the other side, but they just take
Right.
over spots and they just say it's theirs, but it's actually T flats hood.
Yeah, this my partner from Front Hood. My player partner from Bonnie Hunter said is he from Front Hood. Yeah, that's my nigga from Front Hood.
Who is it? What's his name? I know
His name,
my dad
his
from
name,
Bonnie Hunters.
his name D-Lo from Bonnie Hunters.
Yeah, my dad from Bonnie Hunters. I know all the Bonnie Hunters over there. I know all the Bonnie Hunters, man. You know, I ain't gonna say I grew up over there. It was like a second home to me because you know
You
I
used to
knew
be in the
Pig.
niggas.
Man, I know Pig. I know Lil Will. I
Oh
know
yeah, you
Bill
know some
Will.
niggas. You know some niggas.
Speedios. I know
Rest
all
in
the
peace
people,
to
man.
Speedy.
Sexy Wayne, rest in peace. You know,
Rest in peace, Sexy Wayne on the
you know what I'm saying?
real.
I've been going over there probably since like mostly all my whole life. My daddy got shot 22 times when I was a
Damn.
kid. And then my older uncle named C. Blank Rob, he been down too, you know what I'm saying, for a long time from Bunny Hunters. He one of the reputable niggas that been in the pen for a long, long time. From Bunny Hunters, they call him Rob, C. Blank Rob and all that. He been down for a long, long, long time.
Was
Like
he
I said,
part
my
of the
mama,
kill squad?
yeah, when it was, back in the day when it was with them front streets, you know what I'm saying, back in the days, like when
Oh,
it went
your people
down.
from 10-8 Bunny Hunters then.
Yeah, my daddy from 10-8. My daddy Sandman from 10-8.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They
Sandman.
was going at it heavy with the front streets, man. I
Yeah,
remember that shit.
my daddy had got shot 22 times and went down a long time ago. And he been out still running around that motherfucker doing whatever he doing. I got sisters that stay over there, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? My sister was just staying over there in your hood a while back. Her boyfriend is TB from Bonnie Hunters.
TB?
Yeah, from 10-8.
Yeah, man. I know. Wait, hold on. Never mind, never mind. Yo, wait, do she currently fuck with TB or no?
Who, Baby Lisa?
No, no. I thought you was talking about September from Bonnie Hunters. That's what I thought you was talking about.
Oh, it don't matter. No, they probably split up anyway, though. But yeah, she the
Hey,
one that make the head
D-Lo,
through that.
D-Lo say he said, yeah, we got a lot of cousins from Front Hood. So D-Lo probably your people, like that's probably your
Everything, man.
cousin.
Everything. That's the only family over there. They got family over there. You know what I'm saying? My daddy, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, through my dad. But my mom from T-Flats, you know what I'm saying? So they call her Not Al, you know what I'm saying? I know all the T-Flats over there, all the big dogs, the choppers, and all the big dogs. I mean, I know a lot of people's, like, I've been cutting my whole life. I know a lot of people from different gangs and all that over there, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I know people
Man,
from every hood over there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you's a real
Cornball
unique
Mona,
nigga, man.
all the people. I
You's a
know all
real
the people
unique
and all that.
nigga.
Hell yeah, and they know all the peoples and all that. Like I say, them areas, you know what I'm saying? You would think that you ain't in nobody hood, but you in somebody hood. It's because they don't occupy it. Shit, Compton don't have no free streets. Just like watch,
Right.
it's no free streets and all that, man. You can't just be going to be posted up somewhere and if anybody ain't nobody go see you. But that's what be going on these days. They think like, oh, nobody don't occupy this. Because they happened to us before in our hood. The B-13s had came up in there and wrote on the
Never.
wall. Wrote on the wall, said it's our hood, and had to go get it understood with them, and they moved out and all that shit. But you know what I'm saying? When you don't occupy certain things, people come take it over and say it's theirs.
Hey, you know the niggas tried to do the same thing to the front streets
Yeah.
on PJ. That's crazy.
I know a few of them niggas over there. I know Capone from over there.
I
C-Dog, I
don't
know a
think I
couple niggas
know
from over there too.
Capone. I know a Sea Dog from Front Street.
They brothers. C-Dog, Capone, they brothers. They African niggas. They black ass African niggas.
My player
Yeah.
partner from Front Street is an African. I ain't gonna say cuz name, but
I
they
already
call
know.
cuz some other shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
They probably all, mistakenly all brothers. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's over there, but you know, we ain't gonna say no name. But
On PJ.
they all brothers though, you feel me? So, but yeah, nigga, like, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Like,
D-Lo say that's crazy. He naming some real names, like, so that may be your kin folks, man. That may be your
oh yeah, nigga,
cousin.
no, nigga, like I say, I used to hang over. I was over there when I first got out. I was over there, you know what
So
I'm
was
saying?
you
Over
in the
there.
Nickersons or was you on a block? What the
I was
10
both
8,
like
108?
all right. Back in '06, '07, my sister baby she been staying over there since she was staying in the New Jacks on a five nigga since like 2002.
Right.
When I first started going over there. That's how I met Speedio and Bork and all them niggas and all that, you know what I'm saying? B
That nigga
Bork,
bored crazy as a motherfucker on mic.
that's how I met all them niggas. So when I go over there, that's how they treat me. They be like, oh man, so my boy, I've been in the pen with these niggas on the yards, all kind of shit. Day three,
Yeah,
so they love me. You feel me? So I be
right,
over there like not to do no fast, but funny shit. It's just like the home for a nigga. Like I'm from
right.
Compton, so like my second home's is Watts. You know what I'm saying? So
So you a
when I
real
go
life
like
Hub&Dub, baby.
yeah, when I go on the PJs, I go fuck with Tamale. I was in the county
On
with
PJ.
Tamale.
Rest in peace to my nigga Tamale on mic.
Yeah, everything. I used to go fuck with Tamale over there and then go to the Tamale live, fuck with Tamale and do my thing and keep
Yeah.
pushing. You feel me? So it always feel like home. Like nigga, eat food, dress broken. It ain't all everybody think it is. It's really family and love. Like you feel me?
On
So people be thinking
PJ.
like, oh, you go over there, it's gonna be this, and that. No, it be man cooking. You
It
know,
all
motherfuckers
depends on
drinking.
who you fucking with. Cause you could come over there and find
Oh,
yourself in a crazy situation.
oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's just like Compton,
you,
cuz.
you gotta know somebody.
Yeah, you gotta know somebody. That's somebody like, yeah.
You know, I just named somebody that was cool for me to go over there, and
On mic.
I had a good time.
Yeah,
My, my,
Tamale
my,
was a
my
nigga.
people, you already know what Hub&Dub, you already know what it is like. But it was always good experiences and all that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we know the deal. We know what we ain't gotta talk about. We know the deal already. You feel
On
me?
Stevie, do you think that there will ever be a time to where the hub and dub unify under that umbrella, like you feel me, when niggas put their differences and beefs to the side and niggas stop being, showing more favoritism towards these niggas and these niggas? Do you think that the hub and dub will start to function as the hub and dub on the streets like we do in prison, or you think that's just some shit we do in the pen?
Where even in the pen be funny shit going on because I have like, and I don't care who get mad about it, whatever. Like I've been on different yards in the pen. You had come on, I don't fuck with that nigga and all that. Because there was shit going on in the past before I got here. I say whatever was going on in the past before I got here, bro. That's between y'all and all that. So
Oh
if you
Mike,
always have you have friction on the yards where niggas had rise all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
oh Mike.
With us and on us. You feel me? But I like watch people and all that because like it's my second home. I'm a comfortable nigga with watch ways. So I feel like I'm comfortable. I got watch ways because I grew up around watching niggas just from juvenile hall into the prison. You feel me? It's all I,
So
it's all I, it's all I've been around. You feel me?
I'm gonna ask you a serious question. I'm gonna see if you gonna be real, cause most of the time when the homies get into it, cuz on these yards, what hood is typically the reason why niggas start saying, "Man, I'm from Watts," or I'm from Compton." That's just it. Like, what hood usually be the reason for niggas, you know what I mean, showing division in between the hub and dub?
From my experiences, I'm gonna say the great streets. You hear me? From my
On
experiences,
PJ,
from
this
my experiences and all that.
man
Once
on
once they get deep and all that, you
deep
already know
on
how I
PJ.
go.
They start politicking on PJ
Yeah,
Crip.
everything. That's how I was at Celine Valley. Like I had something that was cool with. You know what I'm saying? But you had like active Jackson, people like this. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
we don't really had they don't care for us. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? But niggas still gonna ride when they go up and all that type of shit. But it's
I don't
facts.
I don't think it's because they don't care for the homies for Compton. I think what it is, see, the Gray Streets had a superiority complex to where when they like Mexicans to a degree, and I don't mean this disrespectfully. When the Gray Streets get deep, they super politic. So when the Gray Streets on the yard and they deep, they got their numbers up. They want to run the card, cuz my homies, we don't fuck with that, cuz. And the homies from Compton, like, hell no, nigga, like, nigga, what's up with y'all? Like, you feel what I'm saying? But every time the hub and dub get into it, cuz 90% of the time it's because of the gray streets on PJ Crip. The gray streets be tripping, like, oh my.
Everything. It be like to the bone grizzle, like you know how it go. Like they be serious, like you know what I'm saying.
Oh, PJ.
Everything till they get some understanding on how they feel. Like they divide when they get like a certain
On
number.
PJ, yeah, but I ain't never with that. Like I love my watch niggas and all this and all that, cuz. But if it's the hub and dub, let it be the hub and dub. When I went to Old Folsom, the homies was about to split, like on PJ Crip. The homies from Compton, like, man, fuck them niggas, and the homies from Watch, like, man, fuck them niggas. You had a few homies like, no, niggas, the hub and dub, nigga.
See,
If niggas feel,
I was at Old Postman. I got there July 2013, and I left August 2014. You know, I was there like it was like that too. Like you know what I'm saying, the same way. Like,
on
but
PJ,
but yeah, but when I was there, see, they had a powerhouse there. Who was your homie? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying name or not, but he
say
probably
the
wasn't
nigga
over there.
name.
Oh, Tiny Mo.
Cheddar.
You know, rest in peace.
Oh,
Tiny Mo.
Toddy Bo on
Rest in
PJ.
peace.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was there and all that, like I said, I had the story on Tiny Boy too. Like you know what I'm saying, when I was up there with him, he had a powerhouse fade with Nathan Produce. They had got into it in Delano at reception, and they came to the on the yard together, and they translated together all the shit. And Tiny Boy was like,
Yeah,
"What's happening?" Break that nigga. It bust windows out and all the shit over there by
on
the, you know, over there by the
PJ.
church. Over there by the
Yeah,
church. It bust
yeah,
those windows over there. They were really rumbling and thumpering. You hear me? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it wasn't really too much that they really can do because he fuck with Compton niggas. So it wasn't really too much to vibe because he gonna speak up on it and all that. Say what he had to say. So that's why. But you have some
Right.
people that and watch that really had no voice when it comes to the grapes. Like when they start talking, other watch niggas that just really watch. So it gotta be like a PJ on the yard or something like that. That stop it. You feel me? You
On
know what I'm saying?
PJ. You
Because
right. Hey,
you have a frustrated there, backstreet, all that shit.
they
They
gonna
really
ride
had
with the
no power.
grapes
Yeah, they ain't gonna really have no power like that. They gonna fall in line. You feel me?
on PJ. What you
But,
saying
but
is some real shit. Some
I
niggas
mean.
gonna get offended about this, cub. But
I
what you
mean, but
saying
it's
is
fact. I
real
mean,
on Mike.
we see it happen all the time, though.
Oh my.
I mean,
Homies be
what?
tripping.
We both been there. We ain't in there, but we both been on them yards. We ain't in there no more.
Hey,
But it's facts. It's facts.
even the nigga from Bonniana, he said no hub and dub is divided. Is essentially Grape Street getting along with WSP and APB now. No, hub and dub is divided. Essentially, nah, the hub and dub, we cool with the Grape Streets do is what they do. Like you feel me? They fuck with the West Side Pyrus and the Anthers because the homies got a beef with the Anthers Parks and the Anthers. They ride Anthers West Nellis, whatever the NWA Nellis West
Yeah,
Anthers, like you feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's their
NWA.
union, like. But part of what you're saying is true, but like not very much so. Like you feel me? D'Lo say he not lying. Johnny Robinson says facts.
Yeah, it might be you know, some controversial, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like shit, it's the free world shit. You remember those going in there, they motherfucker out here. That's why I just feel like all of it was fake structure that everybody had got because motherfucker be in the pen programming, then motherfucker get on the street, and then motherfucker just back to square one again. You feel me?
Yeah, my homie said I was there in 2012 and I was calling meetings on the homies about that, PJ. The homies weird. I said it. You gotta elaborate, man. Come on, if you can jump on the green and be seen, cause we gotta understand what you saying. Hey, so you was up there with the nigga King Pill.
No, Kim Pitt wasn't there when I was there. I said I got there in July. I got there in July 2013, and then I left August 2014. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was there for 13 months.
I was there for like.
King Pitt wasn't there when I was there.
So you was there with the nigga from Anthers though, right? The one that King Pill just kind of like gave an alley hoop to. I think the nigga named Dulo.
No, he wasn't there. The only niggas that was there that I remember that was there was the nigga dog from VNG. It was a nigga with long hair from Inglewood families. Like I remember the Bloods that was there. They weren't there. They wasn't there. Like it was more Crips there than anything.
Right, right, right,
Yeah,
right,
the
right.
Crips square by the basketball court.
On
So
PJ.
I remember you and all like you know saying you was there and all like. But it was like Stink from Fruit Town Power was there. The nigga Busy Roof from Fruit Town. You had the nigga Satch from Lime Hood. I remember all the blood that was there. I remember them like you feel me? I remember like I say
Yeah.
you know they had this, the laces in, the blue chest was on.
Hold on. Let's see what the homie got to say. This my homie from my hood. Ghetto Conspiracy. Welcome to the podcast, brother. This my nigga from Front Hood Compton Crib, cuz.
What's the deal? Heard?
Oh, hold on, I gotta mute y'all. I'm watching y'all on TV too. You heard me? We double the streams around this motherfucker for Bobby
I can,
Halo.
man, I
If y'all
appreciate it
ain't
on
doing
PJ
that,
Crib.
yeah, Stevie Wallace. But yeah, man, the Compton homies do be trying to separate from us, cuz the Watts homies. You feel me?
Nah, cuz I gotta disagree
Yeah.
with that one respectfully,
Nah,
cuz.
No,
hey,
no, no, no.
hey,
The
hey,
reason,
hey,
the
listen, hey,
reason, I ain't denying the reason why. It is that reason why. But
Major.
the
all
Watts
this,
homies still be like, fuck all that shit. Like, cause the PJs like we don't do that. You feel me? So
all this on the yard, right? It's the
this
personal
was on
conversation.
Folsom, old Folsom.
Oh, any prison you go to, right? What Hub&Dub niggas, it's the personal conversations you have on the sideline when you a Compton and a Watts nigga. So you never know what the Watts nigga is telling the nigga from Compton, and you don't know what the Compton nigga is telling the nigga from Watts, especially if you're an older nigga. So that's how I look at it. Like I've been pushed to the side by many niggas and saying, "Oh, I don't fuck with them niggas and all that." But we Hub&Dub. Why can't fuck with this nigga for when we Hub&Dub? What you mean?
Yeah, yeah. I was a young nigga. You feel me? I was in my 20s, so all the niggas that's the age that I am now, they was programming differently, unless they was just still like a old young nigga. You feel me?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? In the mix
Like
though, you know what I'm saying?
like back
But
in the days, right? Everything used to be real
old Folsom
secretive.
is old Folsom is crazy because it got 2 yards. They got that level 2 on there too. You feel what I'm saying? They kind of stay out the way, but we be
Wait, wait,
having the
wait, wait.
kid.
You said a level two on at
Yeah,
Old Folsom?
it's got like a small level 2 on that motherfucker.
It just 1 yard. See, up post them is one
Yeah.
yard, but what they do is
No, nigga, when you go in the
they
second
make it.
building, they got like another little it's like a
Listen.
small yard
I'm
on the
finna,
side.
You
I'm
talking
finna you
about the
right now.
mini yard?
The mini
Yeah.
yard.
Yeah.
They like high custody tools, my nigga.
No, we used to
No,
program over there
listen.
sometimes when we ain't go to the
But I ain't
mini
never
yard.
was able to program over
Listen.
there, and I was there in
Listen.
2011 because they had their own yard. I remember one nigga fell on the basketball court, all the shit. Like we didn't see it, we had to hear it from the niggas that can program on both sides. Like, but I couldn't
Dude,
I couldn't go
when
over
I
there.
when I was at when I
I
was at
was in
Upholster,
building
right?
one.
Yeah.
Upholster, what they do is they fluctuate it. They make it to a level 3, they make it to a level 2, so they split it off. So one side of the building, one side of the yard. Cause when my brother was there, he was level 3, but one part of it was level 2. So
Yeah, it's a small yard.
it probably could be a building 5 or some building 5 was always an honor building. Building 5, but 3 was PIA, and 2 where I was housed at was connected to R&R. Then you got one building which they got their own chow hall and their own everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right, right, right.
When I was there, they was all lifers too. You feel me?
well, they
All them
must
niggas
change
that
it
was
up
on that
then. They must
small
change it up when you
yard
got there. I
had a
got
Yeah,
there.
they
gang
have to do
time.
some changing, cause we
Yeah,
didn't went to the mini yard a time or two type shit.
I ain't never went to the mini yard. That's where I paroled from. You feel me?
Yeah.
On the real though, but the homies did, man. The Compton homies, Kel, was making moves by themselves, saying they really don't fuck with the Hub&Dub type shit because they was getting into it too many great streets. And I was like, shit, these my niggas. Like, if I ride with them, is you gonna ride with me? Because if not, like, cuz niggas just need to get their little shit in. You feel me? And let it go. Because if we playing like that, cuz y'all playing enemies, nigga, we gotta close that back door on the real. You feel me?
That's crazy. So how
Yeah.
long do you think the Hub&Dub is gonna last? Do you see it potentially branching off and it just be the Compton card and the Watts
It,
niggas, let certain
hell
shit
no.
divide them?
I think because it all right, even if it's like the problem is when they get too many niggas, right? Like you said, right? No disrespect or nothing like that to the Great Streets, but it only be certain niggas though. And
Right.
it's like that with you know what I'm saying? So everybody ain't riding with that shit, especially the old niggas, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
strictly Hub&Dub, like, you know what I'm
So
saying? So but
amongst the young niggas, do you see a
yeah,
potential branch off from the Hub&Dub?
nah, man, it ain't enough niggas. We fuck with each other too much on the street. Like niggas said in the chat, like it's too many niggas that's like family. Most of the
I
Hub and
don't
Dub
know,
is
cuz
family.
you see how in these days and time family can be, what I mean, just as dysfunctional as, strangers on the
I,
motherfucking streets. Like, you feel me?
I,
Cause
I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna lie to you. What I see, in this in the backslide, like it's always a world going on up under a world, up under a
right,
world.
right.
You feel me? I can see potentially behind closed doors the Damus and the Keyways actually conversing and politicking together too.
That's
Well,
heavy.
before like I said, before I parole, I parole 2023. Before I parole, already on the yards already. They already got, what I'm saying, all the races playing sports with each other. You got Southside is playing basketball with blacks. You got all that shit
I
going on
thought
already.
that shit was a rumor. That's some real shit, cuz.
I
Tell
seen it
me,
with my I seen it with my own eyes. They got handball tournaments. They hang them all over the yard. They
hey,
got they got all that shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Prisons. You know what I'm saying? They got tournaments going on. Dominoes, pinochle. You know what I'm saying? They got all these tournaments going on in there. You know what I'm saying? I seen it with my own eyes. So shit, we can program with them with the Southerners and all that shit. Well, we can't get together and all that on the yard and all that and partake on whoever. Like for
So
Dominoes and Keyways.
so Banks, let me ask you this. Do you see a potential permanent break off and separation from the Hub&Dub? Or do you think it's going to continue to exist as the Hub&Dub with
Yeah,
the
we
young
we
niggas?
it's a war order, right? It's a war order, bro. You understand this, right? Hub&Dub is something that's real structural. It's something that's real fear. So that ain't gonna never go away and all that because you know what I'm saying? It's an umbrella. You feel me? It's an umbrella. It's something that keep people protected, and you play with it and all that, you're gonna get burned. You know that.
I
They
mean,
ain't just talking. They ain't
but
just
listen,
talking now. You know what I'm saying?
I,
So,
I ain't been in prison since what 2010 when I paroled from old folks, like, right?
mm-hmm.
But the shit that I be hearing about more and more yards, the Compton homies and Watts homies saying, man, fuck that. I'm just from Watts. And a Compton homie said, man, I'm just from Compton, so on and so forth. Like, and then you gotta also understand, I was gonna do a segment about this, but I'm gonna just put it out there like this right here, cuz I'll probably still do a segment, but this probably fuck it up. But my homies, a lot of people is asking, man, is the PJs neighborhoods? No, the homies is not neighborhoods, cuz, but a lot of their I guess you would say allies for a lack of better word, but a lot of hoods that they have relationships with, cuz is neighborhoods. And then when you go to the Jordan Downs, cuz the Gray Streets, a lot of hoods that they have relationship with is either gangsters, trays, or aligned with that. You feel what I'm saying?
So my whole thing is this, like, so like I said, whenever I see a separation, I don't never think that it's gonna separate and all that because the stronghold it has, you know what I'm saying, and the friendships, you know what I'm saying. But I just feel like when something happened on the yard, like I said, for instance, something happened with a watch nigga on the yard, you know what I'm saying, and the couple niggas got to do it. They ain't gonna want no couple niggas to be hitting on their homies and touching their peoples and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it come down to. I think that's where the hatred came from. Like you on this yard right over here, but another prison. You know what I'm saying? Some couple niggas and beat up a watch nigga real bad, all type of shit and all that. They feel like that should have been homies and all that. So I think that's where all the conflict come from too. Like it just be hidden shit like that. You feel me?
So